Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. For those of us in the Americas and in Western countries like in Europe and the Caribbean, the political landscape for both black and gay men looks pretty dire. Many conservative politicians across the world have taken the lead with progressive policies that affect black gay men globally, even in Africa. But fortunately, we have seen many black gay men, particularly in the US, take up leadership positions representing our interests. In the US, many black gay men across numerous states have made huge advancements in politics, becoming some of the first gay elected officials in their state. So here's a quick list of 10 black gay politicians in 10 out of 50 states in the United States of America. Kenneth Reeves in Massachusetts. Kenneth Reeves is an American politician who became the first gay African-American mayor to serve in United States history. Kenneth Reeves was born to Jamaican parents in Detroit, Michigan. From 1992 to 1995, Reeves would be elected and serve as the first gay African-American mayor in any U.S. city, in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and was a popular mayor during his time in office. Throughout his career in politics, Reeves was known to champion illegal gun reforms, sustain affordable housing initiatives in his city, as well as supported national efforts for gay rights and HIV/AIDS initiatives. Odin in California. In 2003, Ron Odin became the first black and openly gay mayor in California. Elected as a Democratic candidate in Palm Springs, California, Odin had served for several years in the city council before running for mayor. Originally an ordained minister in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Odin resigned when he began his political career. Odin's plans to expand the city's tourism paid off, with projects like one of Southern California's most popular skate parks in the city. Ron Odin's leadership helped usher in a gay-friendly and tolerant environment in the Palm Springs area. Jabari Brisport in New York. In 2020, Jabari Brisport became the first LGBTQ person of color elected to New York State Legislature. And his tenure as state senator was so popular with his district, he was reelected again in 2022 by a wide margin. Jabari Brisport was the New York State Senator representing the 25th District of Brooklyn, which is where he was born and raised. Brisport comes from a Caribbean father and a Caribbean American mother who was born and raised in New York. The groundbreaking Brooklynite identifies as pro-socialist and is also allied with the Green Party. Brisport is a vegan and has been a fierce advocate for animals' rights and a detractor of cruel animal farming. Mike Simmons in Illinois. In 2021, Mike Simmons became the state of Illinois' first out gay senator. Coincidentally, Simmons not only became the state's first gay senator, he also became the first black senator from his district, the 7th District in the north side of Chicago. Mike Simmons has publicly shared his roots in this Chicago community, being raised by a single mother who grew up and was active in the same North Side Chicago neighborhoods, running her own hair salon for 25 years. On his website and in interviews, Simmons discusses being gender nonconforming and growing up being harassed and bullied in school for being gay, and now dedicates his work to making life easier for LGBTQ people of color in America. Justice Horn in Missouri. In 2021, Justice Horn was elected to the City Council as chair of Kansas City's LGBTQ Commission, which worked to ensure that there was equitable legislation being created for LGBTQ people in the city and statewide, working with 60 local organizations in the surrounding area. According to Advocate.com, some of his accomplishments were helping to make Kansas City a sanctuary city, meaning that Kansas City did not cooperate with immigration laws, and hopefully in the era of Trump's presidency is still giving organizations like ICE a hard time. Eric Russell in Connecticut. Eric Russell, a gay politician and lawyer, became one of the first black gay elected officials to have jurisdiction over an entire state when the citizens of Connecticut voted to make Russell Connecticut's treasurer on November 8th in 2022. Born and raised in New Haven, Connecticut, Russell has taken pride in representing the hard-working ideals of his community. Russell is also a partner at his firm, Pullman and Comley, where he works as well as mentors young LGBTQ people who are interested in attaining a career in law and politics. Before becoming the state's treasurer, Russell was actively working with Connecticut's Democratic Party and for several years was the party's vice chair. Devonte Lewis in Louisiana. At the end of the year in 2022, Devonte Lewis became the first LGBTQ person to hold a political office that presided over the entire state of Louisiana. Though there have been gay politicians elected in the state before, Lewis became the first gay politician in Louisiana to have a statewide leadership role. Devonte Lewis was elected to the Public Service Commission, which deals with utility regulation, like electricity rates within the state. The Public Service Commission also helps set consumer electricity rates and oversees efforts to make the state's electrical grid hurricane ready. Christian Hayes in Texas. Gay Texas politician Christian Manuel Hayes won his seat in the Texas House of Representatives in 2023 and ran again unopposed in 2024, extending his role in the state. Hayes is obviously a part of the Democratic Party and represented the 88th District in the Texas state legislature. Another reason why his win is so impactful is because he's not the only Black gay politician who claimed a groundbreaking position in the Texas government. This is exciting because he was elected alongside two other groundbreaking Black gay politicians in Texas, Vincent Jones in Dallas and Yolanda Jones in Houston. Fabian Nelson in Mississippi. In August of 2023, Fabian Nelson was elected the first gay or LGBTQ state legislature, making him the highest-ranking Black gay political figure in the state's 225-year history. Jackson, Mississippi is one of the blackest cities in the United States, but has a terrible track record of racism, low-income households, poor education track records, and a bad track record for LGBTQ rights as well. Fabian Nelson, the gay Democratic leader, worked to develop, introduce, and enact new laws at the state level, something an openly Black gay man has never done in this southern state. The legislator is a foster father and has shared in interviews that he was choked up and not surprised by his win in the election because of his awareness of the needs of his community. Malcolm Kenyatta in Pennsylvania. Malcolm Kenyatta is an openly gay Democratic representative in the state of Pennsylvania who recently won the Democratic primary for the position of Auditor General. He defeated Lake County Controller Mark Pinsley in the Democratic primary election. His victory made Kenyatta the first openly gay man nominated by any major party for any statewide office in Pennsylvania. Among his priorities, Kenyatta has stated that as Auditor General, he would create a Bureau of Worker Safety and restart school audits that were transferred to the Department of Education by DeFore. On February 1st, 2025, Kenyatta was elected as vice chair of the Democratic National Committee.